And I present a lot of today onlys. They are that and TSVs. Those are my favorite things to show you because the value is the best on the entire day. In fact, when you see a today only price, for those of you who are new to QVC, it's self-explanatory. The price is only today. At the end of the day, the price goes up. And just as a warning, I am slated to present this in my Jennifer Coffey Presents Fine Jewelry show at 5 o'clock this evening. So know that you are the first to have dibs on the cultured pearl 61 inches of luxury necklace. I dropped the word luxury in there as a bonus. All sterling silver. We talked about that paperclip chain already. You see it infused into this, interspersed with these gorgeous 8.5 millimeter Be Still My Heart pearls that you can wear a dozen different ways. Plus, this price goes up at midnight tomorrow, if we have any left. And I say that slowly because I don't think we will. In each choice, did not know that, Mike. We have fewer than 200 remaining in each of our choices, and you're seeing it for the very first time. It is a then limited edition. Brand new today. Why am I calling it limited edition? This is the only order. Even if it sells out and we want to get back into it, but it'll be $300, $400, we're not going to do it because we can't do it. So what do? We choose color of metal. Always precious metal through and through with Honora. And in this case, it will be sterling silver to the core. But you get to choose if you want that high polished sterling silver, or do you want the sterling silver that you will never see because, if that's all right, it's drenched in 14 karat gold. Either way, price is the same, $239.96. At midnight, if I have one left, it goes up to $303 and change, and we lose that easy pay of less than $40. J366828. Amanda, this is the piece like this makes you go, I didn't know pearls could look like that. I didn't know it could be this modern. It could be this hip, this fresh, this cool, and this wearable, because 61 inches means I can do this 100 different ways.
I mean, Jen, I'm looking at you wearing this necklace, and I saw it on you earlier, and I go, oh my gosh, she's wearing it, and you look incredible. I mean, this is the perfect way, if not one of the perfect ways to wear it. And I mean, this is a true love story, an Italian love story, I call it, because this is done in Italy. And as you could see, you have the paperclip chain in there, but it's a bit more delicate than our first one that we showed with the lariat. So you have these, this is my Italian love affair. So you have these generous layers of pearls that are connected to the paperclip chain, but it's more delicate, it's more wearable. So if you say, you know what, I want to be part of that trend, but you know, maybe I just need something a little bit more modest, right? You go for this. And as you can see, we even tucked in a high polished bead to give it an extra element of design.
Here, I'll show everybody up close. This is what Amanda's talking about. So we have these, and I'll bring the ruler in too, but we have the paperclip chain, pearl, knockout, gorgeous, gold-covered bead, and then pearl. But there are dozens of pearls in this one single necklace. I'm going to grab the silver off of my bust form and show everybody how long this is. And also, I'll find the clasp too because it does open up. So 61 inches looks like that. And you probably wouldn't just put this over your, I mean, you could just put it over your head and wear it that way, but it would be pretty long. So the concept, the idea here is maybe double this up and have it at about 30 inches each, or double it up and have one side be a little bit shorter than the other. But at 61 inches, we can triple it up, which is what I did. And then I just kind of played with it until one part of it was more choker style, one was more like 17, 18 inches, and then the rest just dangled. It's not meant to be structured in any kind of way. Everything about it is already asymmetrical. It just kind of becomes whatever you want it to be. And so now I'm trying to find the clasp so I can show everybody how we get in and out of it. Hang on. I love, Amanda, that you guys make it so tricky, actually, for me to find it, because then that means I don't have this glaring clasp. I'm going to keep on looking.
Well, that's the beauty of it. So it has that hidden clasp, right? So you can kind of connect it to any of the other links and kind of change the shape and form of it. Yep,
and that's what I did. I undid it, and then I just started wrapping it around my neck until I finally got it where I wanted it to be. So basically what you're doing is you're looking for the one link that has this loop in it, which I had to go through twice to see, but anyway. And then you press down and the catch releases, and you can remove this. And then if you want, you can take this to any of the links and have part of it dangling down, or just use that to open it up and wrap it around again and again around your neck. So super, super easy on that. But I love, Amanda, that you call this that Italian love story, because this is one of those pieces that you don't even really need to tell somebody that it's Italian craftsmanship, because they are just the innovators. They're the ones who are giving you the edgy, hip, cool, but also timeless. Suzanne could be wearing this 10 years from now, 20 years from now. It's still relevant. It's still gorgeous. That's what Honora is all about.
Oh, absolutely. And I just want to go back to the pearls for a little bit, because you could see how are these generous sections of pearls. And these are ringed pearls. And ringed pearls are actually really fun. And I feel like they add to the unique element of design here, right? So they have, as you'll notice, these little ridges or grooves, as you can see in them. And what happens is when these are in the mollusk, there's maybe some type of irritant, right? Because these are in fresh water, and it gets in. And what happens is it kind of grooves in the pearls. So it almost creates this natural carving that is within, right? So each of them are a little bit different. But our team, right, they worked so hard to make sure that they all match and are very complementary to one another. So you could see it just really looks seamless. And from what I'm looking at, the luster is just popping off of these pearls that I'm sure you can probably see your reflection in them.
You practically can't. They look as though they've been lacquered somehow, and they have not, right? These are natural, cultured, freshwater pearls, but only the best of the best, because pearls do not always look like this. They can be dull, they can be discolored, so we have to match each of these. We want them all to have that kind of 5-star luster to them, and that same insistence on that quality regardless of the setting. So that ring that we showed you that was $59.99, to the luxury pieces that we do in solid 14 karat gold, to in this case, which is kind of like a melding of the two, fashion jewelry, yes, but in fine quality, those genuine pearls, that precious metal. It's that investment that pays back dividends again and again, because we cut away from Suzanne for all of 30 seconds. We come back, she's wearing it a different way. In this way, it's doubled up. It's that long, loose. She could put another necklace with a pendant closer to the neckline to it too, but she's wearing it. Actually, she and I are dressed very similarly today with our blazers and our pant, and are wearing the same kind of necklace that we could be wearing if we were wearing ball gowns on a red carpet somewhere. That's what Honora is. It's versatility.
And you have two totally different looks in the same necklace. When you see it doubled up on Suzanne, it just takes a different life, right? And then you see your triple one, and it just looks incredible. And it's the same necklace. I mean, I can't get enough of it.
Okay, so here's the challenge / problem. Okay, so I don't often work until 3 in the morning, go home, take a nap, and come back to host a show at 5 p.m., all right? That's not the problem. I actually wanted to do that because we're celebrating fine jewelry all day today, and that's my favorite thing to present. But if this is a today-only price, it's supposed to be here now, and it's supposed to return at 5 p.m., and I'm going to be outside under the pergola for that show. It's going to be so fun, so I hope you tune in, yeah. But here's my problem. We're running out. In the 14 karat gold over silver, I have 150 remaining. In the silver, there are fewer than 170 remaining. And it's supposed to come back in the dinner time / early prime time hours. Now, all that said, even if we didn't present it in that show, the price goes up at the end of the day. And it doesn't just go up to like $250. It goes up over $300. And we will not put this on sale again for over 6 months. That's kind of the self-imposed rule on today-only prices. Now, all that said, this is the only order of the year. Amanda, that's really with any gemstone, but particularly in pearls, at least if it's, I don't know, amethyst. We can say, there's a mine somewhere. We can get more amethyst. But there's a harvest with pearls. It's one of, I think, only 5 or 6 organic gemstones that exist in the world. So it's up to the harvest of that year for us to get what we get, and this is all we're getting on this one. So we love you for bringing us this one. Yeah.
You're totally right, Jen. I mean, you can go to a dealer and you can go just pick up amethyst or blue topaz and, you know, kind of go and get it off the shelf. from a stone vendor, but for the pearls, it really is Mother Nature, and you don't know what you're going to yield, especially in these type of pearls that are tissue nucleated, because remember, these are in the mollusk and they are grown up to 35, pearls per. So you don't know what is going to come out of them and what that yield is. So all of these pearls that you're looking at in the necklace, you don't know how many mollusks those came from. So to match them and pair them together is something.
And we know this is all we're getting out of that. So stay on the phone lines or QVC.com to place your order for J366828. All right, so it's a fast and furious